Welcome to our third and final week's coverage of the 2023 Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. And after 8 of the 12 courses, we have a clear points leader. Father and son combination, Stuart and Liam Earl on 5,050 points. In second place, past champion Neville Mather and Richard Werner on 4,800 points. And in third place, the current 4x4 Trials New Zealand champion, Sam Thompson and Mitch Caldo on 4,700 points. Our coverage continues on course number 9, the Explorer Motorhomes off the grid. And look at this huge crowd. They've migrated over the hill to the second stage of the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge, if you like. And we are set to go with course number 9. And first up, it will be Chris Tomlin and Fletch Crawford. Now, Chris has been here before, but as a navigator, Fletch Crawford doing that job and doing it so well around this difficult off-camber bank to clear gate number 1. Now lines up gate number 2. Now, if you're a new viewer to the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge, each course has 10 gates. Each gate is worth 100 points. The truck must clear them to score the points. And you can have a look on the Elite Mechanical and Engineering Services scoreboard. We'll keep a running tally for you. So we're 4 gates in and we're perfect so far. We're 5 gates in now, 500 points for Chris Tomlin and Fletch Crawford. Now 6 gates cleared. Now it gets a little bit more difficult though. If you have a look on the DPS countdown, you'll see that 15 seconds remain on the 1 minute time limit. Of course, you can't touch that Suzuki tape. That's the boundary tape. As soon as you touch that, you will stop scoring. Through course gate number 8, I should say, without any problems, and 9 as well, I think. So this is going quite well, but I think the time might have beaten him, and I don't know that he got through 10. Next to go, this is the Wards. This is Brent and Mickey Ward. Fook and Buggy is the truck. They're currently sitting in 6th place. This is course 9 of 12. We're getting some great onboard shots there as they work their way up towards gate number 2 after clearing 1. Great onboard pictures once again.
He stalled it. He's fine.
Oh, stalled the engine, just getting through 2. Time's on his side though. Have a look at the countdown. 29 seconds remain. Now lines up 3 and 4. Gets that perfectly. Now come down the other side and do the 180-degree turn and line up gate number 6. Through 5, can't get through 6 though, and now they're in a little bit of time trouble. Have a look on the DPS countdown, 10 seconds to go. They've really got to send it now, have the Wards, and that is exactly what they do. Plenty of altitude, plenty of attitude for the Wards, but sadly they've run out of time. Here it is on the replay, catching lots of air here at Turkina. Next to go, this is the South Island combination of Andy Canning and John Boylett. Lone Wolf is the truck. Again, looking into the co-driver's eyes as they get through 1, line up gate number 2. You see the flag come up from their field. That means that they've cleared it. Through 3 and 4, that happens very, very quickly. Then they come down the other side of the hill.
Line himself up here.
Plenty of time left to go. 30 seconds remain.
He's just going to have another.
He's going to line it up. Can he get the altitude record off the Wards? That was pretty impressive from Mickey and Brent Ward. Through 5 and through 6. Brilliantly done for the South Islanders from Nelson. This is a Howard Stockler Osborne truck, LS7 Chev powered. Safely. Oh, I say safely, but they're stuck, are they? They are stuck on 7, and the time limit is up. They're not going to go any further. Next to go, this is the current New Zealand 4x4 Trials champion. This is Sam Thompson sitting alongside him, Mitch Caldo in the co-driver's seat. Through gate number 1 they go. Through 2 as well. Now they'll head up the hill through 3, 4, 4, and they line up 5 and get through 5 as well. So they've really attacked the course here. Now they line up 5 and 6 and brilliantly through. Perfect so far. That's why they've got 600 points on the elite scoreboard. Down the other side, still perfect. See the individual brake levers working well. There's one wheel locks up and not the other one. Oh, and they've got it wrong going on the off camber, and over they go. Well, it happens to the best, and Sam Thompson is the best. And as you see on the CowperTrucks replay, it is over. This is a man currently sitting in 2nd place. This is Neville Mather and Richard Werner. Safely through 1. This is the Explorer Motorhomes sponsored truck. It's a nitro truck on the Explorer Motorhomes course. Course number 9 out of 12. Again, they're not hanging around. Taking the wider line through 3 and 4. Down to the bottom of the hill they come once again. Now they'll be acutely aware that they need to get as many points as they can here. And if they can get a perfect score, that will put the acid on Stewart. And they're perfect so far. 700 points up for Neville Mather. He's won this event before. It was 2 seasons ago now. Is he going to get the perfect score? He's through 9. Can he get through 10? He's got time on his side. 9 seconds remain. He does. He gets the 1,000 points. And that is going to help things in the overall situation. And look at the grins. Are they happy or what? This is Neil Turner next to go. Wade Alexander sits alongside him. The truck is a CowperTruck at hijinks. Just finessing the throttle as he works his way through that off-camber. Gate number 1, bounces way out of 2. You see the yellow flags come up once again. Remember, 10 gates in each course. 1,000 points is their perfect score. You just saw Neville Mather get that, and see what Neil Turner can do. He's perfect so far through 5, through 6. He's got time on his side. We've only ticked over 30 seconds. Oh, and that didn't sound good for Neil Turner and hijinks. They've got a mechanical issue. Yeah, it's over. Gee, that was inopportune if ever there was one. Next to go, Nathan Fogden and Mike Gibbons. Turbinator is the CowperTruck name. These guys have been doing a good job in their Mitsubishi Evo 9 powered CowperTruck. They're currently sitting in 4th place on the points.
Nice little wheelie, going about his way.
Safe through 1 and 2. Lines up 3 and 4 without any problems at all. Now down the hill to the 180-degree turn.
Slowly accumulating.
The BF Goodrich sponsored truck. Looking pretty good here for Nathan Fogden, currently sitting 4th overall.
He's back and going. This has been a great little machine to watch.
Through 7 and stands it on its nose, but somehow gets it back. And he's perfect so far through 7. He relines up course gate number 8. Through 8 he goes without any problem at all. Can he get the perfect score here? Oh, he flirts with the outside peg on gate number 9. Don't think he hits it then though, and gets over 10 as well. So that perfect run fell to pieces towards the end, but 800 valuable points. Have a look at this. How that didn't go end for end is beyond me. Right, this is the points leader. This is the father and son combination of Stewart and Liam Earl. Truck is the Wolverine. And these guys have got a pretty good advantage. They've just seen the perfect run coming from Neville Mather, and he currently sits in 2nd. Through gate number 4, they're perfect. Nice tight turn at the bottom. Line up 5 and 6 now. Do the accountant from Palmerston North and his son. You see Liam using the individual brake levers there. They're perfect to gate number 6. That's why it shows 600 points on the scoreboard. Down the other side they come now. Through 7. Everyone takes a second bite at number 8, not Stu and Liam Earl. They get over it, and they're on the high side of the off-camber, so they're going to get through 9 as well, and they do. And anything Neville Mather can do, they can match it because they're perfect as well. 1,000 points for the points leader.
Would not give in.
This is the Gambler and Kevin Hermison next to go. Now He's had an indifferent time here at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge thus far. Safely through gate number 1, safely through gate number 2. Through 3 and 4 without any problems at all. Lines up gate number 5, clears it easily. Gate number 6 is the same. So perfect so far for Hermie, as he's known, Kevin Hermison.
Beautifully as she sings over the hill.
Over 7 as well. Or through 7, I should say. Through 8 too. Oh, it hits 9. Just slid down the off-camber hill through 9 and clears 10. Does he? Yes, he does. But gate number 9 was the nemesis for Kevin Hermison. And this is Shane Towers. Tony Hadland is his co-driver. You can see from those shots just how steep that off-camber bank is to get through 1. You see them working on the power steering. Well, the other thing you notice is the engine isn't revving. I just wonder if the engine management computer's gone into limp mode, probably as a result of a drowning it got at the BB Construction previous course. But they're well down on power. You can hear it for yourself. They're doing a pretty masterful job so far as they try and get over gate number 5.
Just pulled up there for a little bit of a tea, cup of tea. Oh, it gets away.
Yeah, they just haven't got full RPM coming from the little Nissan. Well, now they're going to go and miss 6 and head down to gate number 8, which they clear. And now they're in time trouble as well. If you have a look on the DPS countdown. And that Nissan is absolutely struggling, and it's not going to get up that hill, and it's going to run out of time anyway. So the hooter goes, and that is the end of it for Shane Towers, handicapped by that missing engine. Aaron Guest next to go. And a nitro truck. Safely, I was just going to say safely through 2. They're going to have a second shot at it. And they're making that look very, very hard indeed. And they're eating away at the time clock as well. Now they're safely through 2. They get over 3 and 4. They come down the hill again. And now line up course number, gate number 5, I should say, and 6, which they managed to do. Up and over the top of the hill they go through gate number 7, and they get 8 as well, so this is looking pretty good. They're not going to get 9 though. They've ridden right over the top of it. Well, they saved themselves from rolling over, but the Crows hit the Suzuki tape, and that means their run has come to an end. Let's have a quick look at the scores after 9, and Stuart Earl on top from Neville Mather, but it's close. Sam Thompson 3rd, Nathan Fogden in 4th. Plenty of action still to come from Turakino after the break. Rangitikei, the land of adventure, arts and scenery like no other, where a lifetime of memories are made and memorable experiences happen. There is something for everyone. The district is home to unspoilt land steeped in history, with panoramic views stretching from Mount Ruapehu to Taranaki and taking in the amazing Rangitikei River. We're up to course number 10. It is the 4-wheel drive bits race to the sky. 2 courses to go after this, and it is close. This is Andy Canning and John Boylet, and this one against the clock once again, so the DPS countdown now becomes the DPS stopwatch, so watch that carefully. Once again, you've got to keep off the yellow pegs, but it is all against the clock. This is where it gets a little bit serious, because coming down these steep hills, you got to stop it in time before you hit the Suzuki boundary tape. No problems at all at the moment for Andy Canning though. 28 seconds has elapsed as he works his way back down towards the start line. Then he's got to do the 180-degree turn here at the bottom. You see the mud, so it's slippery as they hit the loud pedal once again on the LS7 Chevy. And through the finish line with a 45.50. That's a good clocking for the South Islanders. Here it is on the replay, plenty of air as they head up over the access road jump. Next to go, it is the man currently in second place, and this is Neville Mather. Away he goes in his nitro truck. Sponsors are Explorer Motorhomes and Glenview Automotive. You're on board here with Neville and Richard Werner. They'll be looking for a fast time here and a clean run as well. So far so good. Round the off-camber turn, head back, retrace their steps virtually, back down towards the start line, and then there's that second off-camber turn. He's got time on his side as well. Time to beat at the moment is the time of Kenning, which was a 45.50. He's going to do that easily, and he's going to stop the clock with a 39.50. So, Neville Mather is the current leader. Here it is on the replay. Again, plenty of attitude as he flies across the finish line. This is the BF Goodrich sponsored Nathan Fogden in the Mitsubishi Evo 9 powered 4-cylinder CowperTruck. Drummond Contracts, his secondary sponsor. There, the flags on the back of the truck. Looking in at the eyes of Mike Gibbons as they work round the off-camber turn, head back towards the start line. Oh, just struggling for a bit of traction there. That might have cost them a second, maybe a little bit longer. Now they head back towards the start line and do it all again. Another off-camber turn. You see Mike working the individual brake levers. Oh, and they just drift a little bit wide. That's going to cost them maybe a tenth, maybe a little bit more. Now they begin the run to the finish flag. Oh, and I think they hit one of the Alcathene pipe finish markers. And that's going to cost them a 10-second penalty. That may just have ruined their day. Well, they weren't planning on that. This is the points leader. This is Stuart Earl, the accountant from Palmerston North. Wolverine is the truck, it's a CowperTruck, and he's on the journey. He'll want a fast and clean run here. Time to beat at the moment is Neville Mather's at 39.50. He is the man in second place, so these guys will want to beat him. Oh, and they just drifted a little bit wide around that off-camber corner at the top end of the course. Now they're back towards the start line. They want to get this one absolutely dead right. They cut it in nice and fine. They carry the speed. They do a good job of it. So heading down towards the flying finish now, and they stop the clock with a 38.40. So they do beat Mather, and they stay for the moment in the points lead. Kevin Hermison. Now the truck is stuck in first gear in the transmission. Again, probably due to the mud from the BB construction course previously. So Hermie's under a bit of a handicap here. Hard on the brakes, down into the off-camber turn they go. Remember, they can't get top-end speed because they're stuck in low gear in the transmission. It's going to cost them on the stopwatch, I would think. Have a look at the GPS countdown. Well, the stopwatch, 37 seconds has elapsed down towards the finish line. 41.00. So that has cost Hermie a little bit of time. This is Shane Towers. Mud Taxi is the truck. Tony Hadland sits alongside him. Away they go. It looks like they've got the Nissan SR20 restored to full revs. So whatever the gremlin was that was holding them back, and the last one's gone, so they can get the full power out of the little Nissan, and that's exactly what they're doing. Oh, and they've just had a bit of a mid-turn correction there. That'll cost them a little bit of time, and it's all about time. Have a look on the Diesel Performance Solutions stopwatch as they rocket back towards the finish line now. 32 seconds has already ticked over for Shane Towers and Tony Hadland. They're on board with them as they head towards the finish line. Going to be over the 40-second mark, and they cautiously up and over the top, and it is a 45.90. Aaron Guest next to go. The truck is the Crow. Away they go. Not in contention after earlier problems on some of the courses. This is course 10 and 12. There'll be 2 to go after this. Taking the onboard shot as they work their way down the hill now, heading towards the off-camber corner. Time to beat is the 38.40 of Stu Earl. back on board here with Aaron. Nice little bit of air as they head down towards the start line, round the second of the off-camber corners. Trying to grab some traction as they head towards the finish line now, and they will stop the clock with a 39.90. So that gets them inside the top 5, and once again, good elevation heading over the road crossing. Now this is a story in itself. This is Sam Thompson. Now they're on half points. The reason they're on half points is they had an alternator failure and they didn't get to the start line in time for their slot. So they will only pick up half points. And that means instead of 1,000 for the fastest time, they will get 500, if indeed they can get the fastest time. The truck's certainly capable. It is Nitro 1. Sam is the current New Zealand 4x4 Trials champion. Mitch Caldo sits alongside him as the co-driver. Nice bit of air coming down towards the finish line once again, and this is quick. And this might be a lot of hard work for nothing. Will it be for half points? Out of the corner they come, blasting up towards the finish line. It is the fastest time of the day, 37.20, but it's only going to be worth half points. It's only going to be worth 500 points as opposed to the Earl's 1,000. Here it is on the CowperTrucks replay. Plenty of air, plenty of speed, maybe all for nothing for Sam Thompson. Next to go, this is Chris Tomlin and Fletch Crawford. It's a Tomlin truck, supercharged LS1 Chevy, runs Fox shocks, away they go. And they are on half points as well for missing their start slot. So the maximum they can get, if they were to get the fastest time, would be the 500 points. This is looking quite quick at the moment for Chris Tomlin. Safety through the first of the off-camber turns. Now across the course, a little bit of air as he comes back down towards the start line now. Chris is one of 3 wildcards at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge this year. Now they work their way up towards the finish. It's going to be a 40-second clocking, 40.60 for Tomlin. This is the Wards. Wire Rapid Diesel Services are the sponsor and they build the truck as well. Brent doing the driving, Mickey doing the co-driving. Half points as well. Once again, they missed their start slot, and if you don't come down to your start slot in the right order, you're on half points. Oh, and they've just drifted just a little bit wide. Oh, and they've just about come to a grinding halt. So that's going to cost them a huge amount of time as they struggle to get back up to full speed again and come back across the course down towards the start line. So just a mistake there. Let's hope they can clean it up this time round. They take a slightly tighter line, virtually using that rut as a berm like they do in motocross, and now head towards the finish line. But that first off-camber cost them 45.10 seconds, but plenty of air as we've come to expect from the Wards. Chances check the scoreboard and the positions are exactly the same. It's Earl, Mather and Thompson. Fogden still sits in 4th. Welcome back to the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge for 2023. Big crowd have been enthralled all day by the action they've seen here at the Suzuki Extreme Challenge. We are up to course number 11 of 12, and this is the big construction King of the Hammers. And first to go, it is Sam Thompson and Mitch Caldo. Nitro 1 is the truck. These guys currently sitting in 3rd place. Once again, have a look at the elite engineering scoreboard. These guys yet to clear a gate, and they are burning time here as well. So they've cleared gate number 3, now working on 4. And I think they might be stuck here. Oh, they've got time to back up and have another go. Well, if they weren't stuck before, they are now. This has huge ramifications for the overalls. These guys were sitting in 3rd place. So this is Neville Mather and Richard Werner. Oh, and they've hit the start gantry. And that's the same situation as hitting the Suzuki tape. They're going to score no points. They're currently sitting in 2nd place. This is a huge upset. You see the start gantry buffet from the Nitro truck hitting it. Well, that is going to be a huge talking point. and that will certainly have ramifications for the overall situation. This is Nathan Fogden, and Nathan's in a bit of bother here as well, and yet to trouble the scorer. They back up. Oh, now they're side onto the course, but they've got through gate number 1 and through 2. They've hit gate 3 by the look of it. Working as hard as he can is Gibbons on the individual brake levers to get through 4. They get through 4. They miss 5. They get through 6. Oh, and they're very close to 7, but I think they're okay. Now they line up 8. They're through 8. Are we going to go all the way? They're through 9. They've got 7 seconds. 5. Oh, they're going to get stuck on 10. They've got time to back up. They do back up. They get through 10, and they pick up 800 valuable points. And that has leapfrogged them into 3rd place. This is the points leader, 7,000 points in his tally to this point as we start course number 11, Biggs Construction, King of the Hammers. This is Stuart and Liam Earl. Oh, how close they come to putting it on its side. They haven't yet cleared gate number 1. Now they have. Through gate number 2, they hit 3. They hit 4 and 5. They make it through 6, yes they do. Oh, through gate 7, and oh, that sounded like a mechanical problem here for the points leaders. You saw that front wheel stop abruptly. I just wonder if something in the drive-line's gone awry. Oh, they're close to getting to the end of the course, but now time is against it. 3, 2, 1. Do they get to 10? No, they do not. 400 points for Stu and Liam Earl. Takes their total to 7,400. They hang on to the lead, but there's not a lot in it. Kevin Hermison next to go. This is the Gambler. This truck is for sale. If you want to get into the next edition of the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge, this is the truck to buy. Only been driven on Sundays or in the weekends. Kevin Hermison drives it well though. Oh, he's gone completely wrong here as he tries to clear gate number 2. Now manages to do so, but now is in a little bit of time trouble here. If you have a look on the DPS countdown, you'll see he doesn't get through 3. He hasn't got through 4. He's backing up again. Oh, now he's driven over 3. Now he's hit 4. And he's hit 5 as well. He's got 10 seconds to go. And he's got a few gates to go yet. Gets through 7. Lines up 8, doesn't get through 8, doesn't get through 9, and runs out of time before he gets to 10. Next to go, this is Shane Towers. Now Shane in the little Nissan back to its full capacity. Now he's done a sensible thing here. He's watched his fellow competitors and he said those first 2 or 3 gates are too tough, so I'm going to bypass them. That's exactly what he's done. So he's going to rejoin through gate number 4, and he gets gate number 4. So he's got points on the board. Hits 5, gets through 6, gets through 7, and then goes over. So 300 points. Can he get it back on 4 wheels? No, he can't. Next to go is Aaron Guest. Oh, he's in a world of hurt, coming over 1. Hasn't got through gate number 1 yet. And he's going to back up and have another go by the look of it. And this is burning time. You have a look on the DPS countdown, and he's gone right over 1. So he's wasted nearly 30 seconds and he hasn't got through 1 gate yet. Gets through 2. Gets through 3 as well, but I don't know that he's going to go any further, is he? He's got time to back up, but I think he's beached the Crow. So this is Chris Tomlin. Chris currently sitting in 6th equal. Slowly inching his way towards gate number 1 here. Through gate number 1, the truck is the Ninja. It's a Tomlin built supercharged LS1 Chev powering this little Ninja. Oh, that's a brilliant bit of co-driving there from Fletch Crawford to get them back down onto terra firma. He's done the right thing here. He's decided to miss a couple of these gates out to get a better run at the rest of the course. He's got time on his side. He can't get through 8, clips 9 as well. Gets through 10, no does he? 500 valuable points for Chris Tomlin. Chance to have a look at the scoreboard with 1 round to come. Still Stu Earl in the front from Neville Mather. Nathan Fogden now in 3rd. Sam Thompson is 4th. 1 course to go in the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge right after the break. Welcome back to the Suzuki Extreme. We've come down to the last course. It's all on the line here. This is the Goodman's 4x4 excavator. Now, let's give you the tail of the tape. First truck to go will be Neville Mather, and he is 600 points out of first place. So if he gets a perfect score, he could pick up the win here. Stuart Earl is in front on 7,400. Away goes Neville Mather. Remember, he scored no points in the previous course. And he hasn't had the very best of starts, because he is stuck on gate number 2. Can you believe it? Richard Verner can't believe it. He's giving him all the encouragement in the world, and he's saying, back out of it, back out of it. Time is not on our side anymore. Have a look at the Diesel Performance Solution countdown. He's decided to back out of it. Misses 2, goes right around the outside. He's going to try and make up the points on the way down. So they attack gate number 4. They are through 4, they are through 5. They are through 6, yes they are. Now he heads back up the hill, they're through 7. Can they get through 8? Yes they can. Can they get through 9? Yes they can. Oh, they can't get through 10 though. He puts it on its end. Here it is on the CowperTrucks replay. So close and yet so far. But 700 valuable points for Neville Mather. Here it is from the onboard replay shot. Plenty of hang time and plenty of mud. Now this is the man currently sitting in 3rd place on 6,650 points. This is Nathan Fogden. Mike Gibbons sits alongside him. It's a CowperTruck. It's powered by a Mitsubishi Evo. They're safely through. I spoke too soon. They're not safely through yet. They are now safely through gate number 1. It took a long time, but they got there. They're through 2 as well. They get to the top of the hill. They decide to miss out 3. Coming down the hill now. Once again, the cameras don't do this justice. Not only is it a long way up at the top of this hill, but it is very steep on the way down. They are through 4 and 5 and 6. They head up the hill now. Bit sideways, but through 7, through 8, through 9. Oh, time's not their friend at the moment. They can't quite get to 10 yet. They got 1 second to go. They're not going to do it. The hooter will go. But it is 800 valuable points for Nathan Fogden. Now this is the points leader, sitting on 7,400 points. This is Stuart and Liam Earl. Now they only need to get through 2 gates to have victory assured, and they are playing it cautiously, so they have missed out the uphill gates. They're going to start coming down. They're going to start on gate number 4. They're through 4. They need 1 more gate to get victory in the 2023 edition of the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge, and they are stuck. You wouldn't read about it. They've only picked up 100 points. It's not going to be enough for victory, I don't think. We have got a draw. If they can't get out of here, and I don't think they can, we are going to a shootout. They're running out of time and they are beached. Hermison next to go, Kevin Hermison. Nick Hamilton sits alongside him. The truck is the Gambler. Hermie hit one, safely through two, through three, through to the top of the hill and down the other side through four. Lines up gate number 5 now. Gets through 5. 6 at the bottom here on the turn. Through 6. Lines up 7 through 7. Gets through 8 as well. Got plenty of time on his side. Can he get through 9? I don't know that he can. He hasn't got to 10 yet and he's not cleared 9. He's got around about 10 seconds. And he is beached on 9. He can't get over the 9th gate and now he's in trouble. He's going to run out of time. He's going to get 700 points. It so easily could have been 900. It's not going to be. Shane Towers is next to go. Another one using his head as much as anything else. Gone through gate number 3. Heading to the top now. There's a graphic example of how high up we are and how steep this downhill is. And not to mention the fact that the promoter here, Dan Cowpers, carves huge trenches into the downhill just to make it a little bit harder. Through 4 and 5. Cautious is the approach here for Shane. Through 6. Lines up gate number 7 now. Just about to get through gate number 7. Gets through 7. Oh, he's lost the rear wheel. He's lost the left rear. And I'm pretty sure that's why he's gone straight ahead into gate number 8. He hasn't realised it. He's continuing on his 3-wheel buggy. He still hasn't worked it out. Now I think he might have. The crowd's told him, if anyone. Here it is on the CowperTrucks replay. You picked a fine time to leave me, loose wheel. That's exactly what happened to Shane Towers.
Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it or what?
Well, I've never seen that before. Right, Aaron Guest is next to go. This is the Crow. Gary Preston sits alongside him. Safely, not quite safely. Safely through 1. Struggling to get through 2. And now he hasn't quite got 3. He's going to back up and have another go. Time's on his side. Have a look on the DPS countdown. He still hasn't quite got through 3. They say the 3rd time's the charm. This is the 2nd time. Let's see if he clears it this time round. He does so. So he's through 3. He's lost a whole heap of time now. 20 seconds as he works his way towards gate number 4. Safely through 4. Heading down into 5, safely through 5 as well. Gets through gate number 6, hits number 7, and times out at before 8. Now this is Chris Tomlin and Fletch Crawford. Now they're running wounded. They've got no drive belt on the front of the engine, so they've got no power steering and no supercharger. So they've decided to miss gates 1 and 2. Got through gate number 3 at the top of the hill. So they're underpowered and the steering will be heavy, to say the least. They can steer it on the individual brake levers, but that is a real handicap for Chris, having his first time at the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge as a driver, normally seen as the co-driver for Russell Luders. So far so good as they head through 6. And now, oh, they got so close to gate number 7, but I don't think they touched it. Or maybe they did. They can have another go. They've only got 2 seconds left to do it. They can't do it. They can't get to 8, but they pick up 400 points. Right, last to go on the Goodman's 4x4 excavator course number 12 is Sam Thompson and Mitch Caldo. Safely through gate number 1. Now lining up gate number 2 and through it safely, and through 3 as well. Up the top of the hill they go through gate number 4. They just get a little bit of center control to get through 4, which they manage to do so. Yes, they do. Gate number 5, they're perfect so far. Now, can they get enough points to leapfrog Nathan Fogden and move into 3rd place? They're currently sitting in 4th. They are perfect so far, and they hit gate number 8. They're perfect through 6 and 7. They hit 8. They're through 9. They work their way towards 10. Can they get through 10? They get through 10, and they pick up 900 valuable points, and that puts them in 4th overall. Well, a chance to have a look at the scores now, and we have got a shootout. Stuart Earl and Neville Mather together on 7,500 points. Nathan Fogden sits in 3rd place. We go back to the 4-wheel drive bits shootout course, this one against the clock, and first to go it is Stu and Liam Earl. It is the Wolverine, it's a CowperTruck. Remember, we're against the clock this time, so the DPS countdown now becomes a stopwatch, and just keep in mind what sort of times they need to do. It was in the 38s the first time we were here. This is course number 10. It's the 4-wheel drive bits. Race to the sky. Down into the off-camber turn for the second time comes Stu and Liam Earl. Nice tight trajectory as they head up to the top of the hill. They will stop the clock with a time of 36.20. So that is appreciably quicker than what we've seen before, but is it going to be quick enough to beat these guys? Next to go in the shootout, it is Neville Mather. He's won here before. It's a Nitro Customs truck. Explorer Motorhomes are the sponsor. The time to beat is the 36.20 of Stuart Earl.
Get out of here, don't get
Into the first of the off-camber turn. Richard Werner doing a fantastic job on the individual brake levers. Heading back towards the start line they come now. 27 seconds counts down. Brilliant tight line there from Mather as they head up the hill once again. Are they going to beat the time of 36.20? They do! 35.10, and Neville Mather is a 2-time Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge champion. 35.10. Richard Werner is all smiles. Dan Cowper comes over and gives congratulations to the winners for 2023, and that is Neville Mather and Richard Werner. So on the podium we have the place getters of the 2023 edition of the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge. Congratulations, you're the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge champion.
Awesome.
How does that feel?
Oh, it's great. It's bloody great. It's topped off a good season, so awesome.
Well, that is a wrap for 2023. Make sure you're here next year for the Suzuki Extreme 4x4 Challenge.